Whoever wins
Me?
sets the loser a challenge.
I beat Sam for the record!
What have I got to do?
Okay, Sam Ross. This is your challenge. Prepare and complete a 5-minute stand-up comedy set at the open mic night at Cheltenham Comedy Festival, which is tomorrow night. So here's a pen and paper, so you can make some notes.
Thank you.
Write down anything that you know that's funny, and yeah, off you go.
Now, I don't know the first thing about stand-up comedy, so I've come to Cheltenham Comedy Festival in the hope that they'll be able to give me some advice on how to write for it and how to actually be funny.
I'm sensing a lot of nerves in you. When is the gig?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, yes.
Okay.
So I've got a notebook and I tried writing some funny things down,
yeah.
But it was mainly about people on Facebook who'd written stupid statuses.
You've got a funny book as well, that's always good.
Yeah, I got given by a woman.
Oh, well, that's even better.
If you know nothing about stand-up, you haven't got enough time to learn, to get the audience really drawn.
I don't know how you find out what's funny and what isn't.
Okay. If you're not funny, like by the time you're sort of in your late teens, then you probably can't learn to be funny.
How many times have you seen somebody who's extremely successful and thought, I just don't think that person's funny?
It's very true.
Yeah, and it's never bothered them, has it? The fact that you don't think they're funny doesn't bother them.
Well, my granddad thinks he's funny, but he's just racist.
What is the material about Facebook? Just give me one little example.
You know, on Facebook there's people who are always putting their statuses and they're fishing for compliments. They're like, yes. Oh, I'm so sad, or really excited, or
yeah.
Oh, I had a rubbish day, and all they want is someone to like
yes.
comment back and be like, oh, you poor thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, this is a classic, that's the observation, right? So
yeah.
That's the setup. So what you're telling an audience is, like Michael McIntyre when he goes like, we all do this, and everyone goes, yeah, we do all do this, Michael. But what you're waiting for is like, punchline.
Yeah, you need punchlines, man. You need punchlines. You know, because comics will go on stage and tell an anecdote, but they've beefed it up. Do you know what I mean?
Exaggerated it.
Yeah, or beefed it up with jokes. That's the big difference between being good at telling an anecdote with your mates down the pub and telling something on stage.
I can make my mates laugh, but usually that's at my own expense.
Right. Well, a lot of stand-ups at your own expense. A lot of stand-up should be. A lot of my stand-up's self-deprecating, I think. If you can insult yourself first, then you can then take on the rest of the world.
What topics are you hitting?
I was going to start on Facebook and Twitter and about stupid things people have written on Facebook, but people said, like, why don't you make it about yourself, the stupid things you've written on Facebook?
Yeah, exactly. That's way better. Whoever told you that advice is a good person to listen to. You should always make it about yourself.
Always look at things at an angle other people wouldn't look at them. It's always a good way to do things.
I have proof that karma doesn't exist.
Okay.
Some people believe in it, but I've fraped so many people and no one has ever fraped me.
Fraped?
It's like when you go on someone's Facebook and change their status to something.
It's more like sabotage, isn't it? Like fabotage.
But for your first gig, the best thing to do is to... Does it make yourself laugh?
Go for frape, if other people know what that means, but I don't know if it's widely known by the people who are going to be in your audience. Good luck.
Thank you.
How you're feeling before your set?
I'm really nervous.
I'm slightly feeling a little bit bad for giving you this challenge, but if I'm really honest, I'm actually really excited to see how it's going to turn out.
So we have a good night tonight? Yes! My name's Sam Ross, and I'm not actually funny.
Yay!
I'm going to tell you why karma does not exist. And how I'm going to prove karma doesn't exist. Has everyone heard of fraping?
Yeah.
Does everyone know what fraping is?
No.
Okay, so these of you who don't know, as if you have a Facebook account and you leave it logged in and someone goes on and changes your status or messes up your profile, that's called frape. There's different levels of frape. There's low-level frape, like obvious frapes, but still classic and funny. One's like, just pebble dash the toilet. Then there's mid-level frapes, still frapes, you believe they're frapes, but a little bit of doubts in your mind, like, I got so bored I rubbed myself in Vaseline and rolled on the floor like a slug. And there's ones which are so far out there, you believe they've got to be true. One's like changing your mate's profile picture to a sonograph of a fetus and putting, can't wait to be a father. It's good fun fraping. Who enjoys fraping? Do you enjoy a good frape?
I love it.
Yeah, okay, give me a high five. Yes! He loves a good frape. I can prove... The point is, I can prove karma doesn't exist because of fraping. I have fraped more people in my life than anyone else I know. and I've never been fraped once. Because I fraped so many people, people have got really paranoid about me being around their Facebook, so I have to be really sly about it when I do it. I do things like change people's gender. They don't know, but their friends do when it's their birthday. It's Tom's birthday today. Wish her a happy birthday. And talking of birthdays, one thing you can do is change their date of birth to the next day. So the next day, loads of people post happy birthday on their wall. However, when you change someone's birthday date, you leave it quite several days. Then when it happens, they don't know it was you. They think in their mind, who could it have been? I like to call those delayed frapes, or DEFRAPE for short. Death rape. That man enjoys a good death rape. Give me a high five! Yes, he likes a good death rape. Thank you very much. I've been Sam Ross. Follow us on Twitter at glitchedTV. I've actually put a funny joke on there for those who follow us tonight to look at. Cheers. Thank you very much, guys.
All in all, I was quite impressed.
So your, in summary, your description of the night was pleasantly surprised.
Yes.
Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and
Check out the other videos on glitchedTV.
you start spending your whole time thinking, well, how can I get a laugh out of this situation?
Well, I get to talk about bogies a lot more to kids than I ever do to adults.
I'll give you an example. Of a comedy song.
Let the lyrics dictate.
Have a high five for that. High five!
Oh, and you as well.
Yeah! Oh, yeah. Got freight written all over me.